welcome to the channel. I apologize in advance for the lack of posting. I am so sorry. I wanted to put everything in just one video. I could have split it up into a bunch of videos. This is us pulling the motor, doing a stroker kit, making it a 498 big block, going to the dyno, seeing what it makes, and we make it to the first race of the season. This one's action-packed for you guys. Super excited. We're gonna be back on a weekly posting schedule. I promise you. Thank you for your patience. Let's jump right into the video.
Drag racing.
We are getting close to the first race of the season, and we have yet to touch the drag truck. Better late than never, I guess. But we got some cool stuff going on. Today we are going to get the transmission and motor yanked. Then we also have a couple more upgrades, something pretty exciting. We got new belts for the truck. We got a new box and coil as well that'll be going in. But today we're just hoping to get the motor and tranny pulled to get it sent off to Uncle Glenn. He is going to be pulling the motor apart for a refresh. Since the motor is already apart, might as well put a stroker kit in it. Currently it is a 468 big block. With this kit, it's going to be like a 496. We should see a decent increase all across the board, so that's exciting. We'll be going a little bit faster this year, hopefully. But we got Brandon from Plan B Racing heading over to spend a night in the shop helping me pull the motor. We're going to go ahead and get started. First thing first, we are going to drain the fluid out of the truck. We'll get it up in the air, put it in gear, let the tires spin for a little bit, warm everything up so it drains nicely. Then we'll get started on pulling everything. We're going to go ahead and actually pull Rusty out first and get it out of the way just so we have some more room to work on the drag truck. Got a little bit of warmth in the motor. Transmission should be nice for us to drain now. It's been a minute since I've had the truck fired up. Getting all excited again for this next season, especially with those few tweaks and upgrades. Let's go ahead and throw it up in the air and we'll get started. And there we go, the motor is out. Dad has been working all morning, getting the motor pulled. But yeah, now it's rebuild time. We got the motor over to Glenn and he got it torn down. Apparently he wasn't too happy with what he found. I guess the cylinder walls are pretty scored up. So long story short, we're gonna have to go a little bit bigger than we were originally thinking, I guess. So Glenn's gonna keep chipping away on the motor. I'm going to keep chipping away at our list over here so we can hopefully not miss too many of the first races. Also, we got some new sponsors on board. We'll be slapping those stickers on here soon. Super exciting, super thankful. Got a ton to do before we are ready for our first race, but better late than never. Okay, drag truck update. We are getting a ton of stuff checked off the list. I got the front tires rotated. We also have the new sponsor, Freedom West Industrial. Huge shout out. Got those decals on there, all good to go. We are working on finding a solution to mount the tonneau cover. Hoping to run the tonneau cover this year. We'll have to make some modifications, obviously, to make it work. And we want some good clamps to make sure this thing stays on and doesn't turn into a frisbee down the track. Inside, we adjusted the steering. The steering wheel's all good now. Got the brand new red-orange belts in. Glenn is chipping away at the 498 big block. The stroker kit is going to be awesome. We're going to hopefully dyno the truck before we take it out to the track, so we'll see what the numbers make and compare it to last time. Got to do a little bit more clearancing on the firewall. We got our dial board coming in the mail, and then we have our new shocks came in. So we're going to set these back to where they were, throw them in the truck. We were having an issue with one of them leaking. We'll get the truck up in the air, throw the shocks in real quick, and also Black Gorilla decals coming off. We are putting another sponsor sticker for the windshield banner. And then I don't know, we might switch up the stickers. I have some cool ideas for the name stickers. I made some different Dakota Nation Racing stickers, so might update the stickers on this thing. I don't know yet, we'll see. It is crunch time. The drag truck motor is set in, but that's as far as we got. Just got off work, had a super long day, but we're gonna see how much we can chip away at tonight for a couple hours. We got the transmission over there. We're gonna get the truck in the air. I would like to get the transmission bolted up, tilt everything back, put the drive shaft in, the transmission cross member, get at least all that stuff bolted up, lines, wires, everything hooked up like that. That's obviously gonna be the biggest thing, and then it's all the little wires and new box, and we got an oil filter relocation kit actually, so we need to find a spot either on the firewall or on a fender somewhere that we can bolt that up to. That'll be awesome, because right now we have to fish the oil filter through the headers and stuff, and it spills and makes a big old mess. So yeah, that'll be cool, but nothing to it but to do it. It's late, I'm tired, but here we are. Now that we got the main things in, I'm hoping the rest of it goes a little bit smoother. And yeah, we'll just keep chipping away at it.
to 32, so that'll be enough to get us over the dyno. We'll make our first pass there. It'll be easy and safe, and then we'll start bumping timing up after we know the air feels.
It is dyno day for the drag truck. We are over here at JBJ Diesel. Here's the first pass from today. We made 462 and 408 torque. And then at the end of the day, on the 6th run, we made 518 and 444. And then this is with the old motor. Best pass off the old motor was run 3. Best pass off the new motor is run 6. So we went from 495 to 518 and 427 to 444. But we're happier with the numbers out there. It's gonna make a way bigger difference out on the track. We're not gonna really see it on the dyno, so we'll get it out to the track and see what happens. First pass on the new 498 motor. We have like a 15, 20 mile an hour headwind, so we can at least see our 60 foot. If our 60 foot's improved, hopefully we can hook. Glenn said we're gonna have more trouble hooking on the launch especially. But it should be exciting. It's been a long time coming, worked a lot of late nights. So we're just pulling up to the staging lanes now and we'll see you guys for our first pass. Felt so good. We were 59 red, which whatever, but we had a 141 60 foot and we ran a 1065 at 121. Holy crap, that was moving. That's obviously the fastest. That's with like a 15-20 mile an hour headwind, so that's just insane. Man, that felt good. Okay, I gotta get my lights down now, but a 1065, I'm gonna go check everything over real quick, but everything looked good during the pass. Launched good burnout, oil pressure, everything seems to be fine. So, on to the next one. Another 1065. That one we were 131 red. But we had a 141 60 foot and then ran a 1065 at 121. Same 8th mile, 6.66, everything else. So let's get our reaction time down and the truck is happy. Ran 3 1065s, so that is really good. I guess the tree was messed up, so everyone was having issues at the tree and they finally got it fixed. I still was 34 red, so I ended up putting all the shims back in. I pulled them all out. They told me it was broken. I put them all back in, so that was with every shim in. And we had a 146 60 foot. We spun pretty bad. We've been 141. Yesterday, I was a little red, but that's okay. I was basically trying to make sure the truck wasn't going to blow up. I was watching gauges and not really paying attention to the tree. So hopefully next weekend when we're racing in the season opener, I can get back to just focusing on the tree now that we know the truck runs good. That's going to wrap up today's video. As always, I appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy and we'll catch you on the next one.